You're welcome to Hot 7 Facts, where you get informed on international and local jaw-dropping facts on people, places and things. Nature accepts death as it comes, but tragic deaths linger in history and the living recall memories of loved ones. Today, we count down 7 popular black musicians who tragically left families, friends and fans. Number 7 is singer Obiajulu Kenneth Nwaozo, popularly called MC Loaf. Loaf was known to have started rapping from secondary school days in the eastern parts of Nigeria. He made a smart move by releasing his version of popular classic by late Osita Osadebe's Osondi Owendi, which got him huge raves. Sadly, on the 14th of September 2011, while driving down to the east, he got involved in a tragic car accident. Loaf was driving with his sister and fiancée, who was supposed to become his bride in a couple of days. His bride-to-be survived the accident, while he and his only sibling died. Oladakpo Olaitan Olaonikpekun, also known as The Green, falls at number 6. He was a multi-award-winning Nigerian rapper who rose from the streets. Born on the 21st of October 1987, his rhyming style was predominantly in Yoruba language, miraculously turning him into an overnight sensation. Just as fame was about to welcome him into the league of big players in music, he died at the age of 22 on the 22nd of April 2010 after suffering fatal injuries from a vehicle accident in Lagos, Nigeria. Our number 5 is Whitney Elizabeth Houston. She was born on the 9th of August 1963 in New Jersey, USA. She was a recording artist, actress, producer and model. In 2009, the Guinness World Records tagged her as the most awarded female act of all time. Whitney was also one of the world's best-selling music artists. She sold over 200 million records globally. Houston won 2 Emmy Awards, 6 Grammy Awards, 30 Billboard Awards, 22 American Music Awards, among a total of over 400 career awards. Her accolades soared beyond exceptional standards. Sadly, on the 11th of February 2012, Houston was found unconscious in her hotel suite. Submerged in a bathtub, she was later pronounced dead. Her death sent a heavy blow through the world of music, including her ex-husband, Bobby Brown, and child. Christopher Wallace pops at number 4. The American rapper who lived by the alias Notorious B.I.G. was raised in the streets of Brooklyn, New York City. His debut album Ready to Die in 1994 launched his career in the US East Coast hip-hop scene. He was heavily involved in the growing East Coast-West Coast hip-hop feud, which was brewing like wildfire. On March 9, 1997, Wallace was killed by unknown assailants in a typical gangster drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. The double-disc album Life After Death was released 16 days later and rose to number 1 on the US album charts and was certified diamond in the year 2000. He was rated number 3 by MTV on their list of the greatest MCs of all time. The Source ranked him number 3 on their list of the top 50 rap lyricists of all time. He died aged 24. At number 3 is prolific rapper and actor Tupac Amaru Shakur, best known by his stage names Tupac and Machiavelli. He was an American rapper and actor. Shakur was born in the East Harlem section of Manhattan in New York City. During his early years, he was a member of a group called Digital Underground. Later, he went solo, focusing his music on the violence and hardship in the inner cities, racism, and other social problems. Both of his parents and several others of his family were members of Black Panther Party, which influenced his lyrics. As his career grew internationally, he played a major role in the so-called East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry. He openly threw verbal attacks at Notorious B.I.G. and his label Bad Boy Records. On September 7, 1996, Shakur was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada. He was under intensive care at a medical center in the same state, where he died 6 days later. Tupac has sold over 75 million albums worldwide as of 2010, making him one of the best-selling music artists in the world. He died aged 25 and was named 86th greatest artist of all time by Rolling Stone. Marvin Gaye is our number 2. The American singer, songwriter and musician strengthened Motown Records in the 60s. Later, he broke away from Motown Records during a tax exile in Europe in the early 1980s. Gaye released his 1982 Grammy Award-winning hit Sexual Healing and Midnight Love album. In 1984, after a concert while at home with his mother, Marvin was shot twice by his father. Gaye was taken to the emergency room of California Hospital Medical Center and was pronounced dead on arrival. He died just a day before turning 45. The news of the death of our number one caused websites to slow down and crash. Others just had to block any search topic related to the victim. Till date, the news brings tears to fans all over the world.
Gone too soon.
Number 1 is King of Pop Michael Jackson. Born in Gary, Indiana in the USA, the eighth child of the Jackson family, Michael started early with his brothers, the Jackson 5, but later went solo to conquer the world of music and dance. In 1979, his Off the Wall album was not satisfactory by his standards, which went on to win several awards and sold 20 million copies worldwide. He struck back in 1982 with the Thriller album, which earned him 7 Grammys and 8 American Music Awards, including the Award of Merit, the youngest artist to win it, making him the most awarded artist in one night for both award shows. Till date, the album is estimated to have sold between 51 and 65 million copies worldwide. He decided in March 2009 to reveal plans at a press conference in London to 3 fans worldwide with a comeback 10-day concert, later increased to 50 days, tagged "This Is It." A few weeks later, the news of his death crippled the world. His doctor was sentenced to prison for administering an overdose of a lethal drug which sent the pop star to his early grave. And it's a wrap on this edition of Hot 7 Facts, where you get informed on international and local jaw-dropping facts on people, places and things.